What's up guys, today I have a match for you guys, and before we begin, if you can, please make sure to hit that like button, and we are aiming for 970 likes. So this match is against MegaDPAL, and I'm using the same sand team which I've used before, and looks like he's using a sand team as well. So yeah, let's see how this goes. So I'm gonna lead off with my Genesect, as he's gonna lead off with his Genesect as well. This was before Genesect was banned from OU, and this is quite an old match, so he's gonna switch into his Rotom just to be safe, as I'm gonna stay in and go for Flamethrower just in case if he stayed in. So now I'm locked into Flamethrower, as I'm a Choice Scarf Genesect, so I'm gonna go into my Chestnut, as Rotom cannot really do too much to a Chestnut, and he goes for Volt Switch and goes into his Genesect, and then he gets a special attack raise. So I'm a Chestnut and I do have Spiky Shield, so I'm gonna go for it just to see what kind of Genesect he is, and if he's a Choice Scarf Genesect, he will be locked into Flamethrower. So I'm gonna make a switch into my Tyranitar, as he's probably locked into the Fire type move. So he makes a switch into his Rotom, expecting my Tyranitar to come in, which is a really good play, and I cannot let my Tyranitar get burned. So I'm gonna go into my own Rotom to take the Will-O-Wisp, as Rotom really does not mind the burn, as it's a special attacker, and this is the only thing on my team which can take Will-O-Wisp. So it looks like both of our Rotoms have same speed, which is gonna result in speed tie, and this turn I'm gonna win the speed tie and go for Volt Switch first. And this is really unfortunate, as he will be able to Volt Switch after me, and this is gonna give him the switch initiative. So he's gonna go for Volt Switch on my Chestnut, as he's gonna bring in this Garchomp, and I know I can take any hit from this Garchomp, but as you guys are gonna see, he is a mixed Mega Garchomp, and he's gonna hit me with a Draco Meteor, as Chestnut barely lives and is able to go for Leech Seed, but the sand damage is gonna take out my Chestnut, as I'm gonna go into my own Garchomp, and Mega Garchomp is slower than regular Garchomp, if you guys didn't know. So I'm gonna Mega Evolve myself, as he's gonna bring in this Mandibuzz, as I'm gonna get some damage with the Dragon Claw, and Mandibuzz is a really defensive Pokemon, so there is no way I can 1-hit KO this thing. So I'm gonna go into my Tyranitar just so that I can scare him out with a Stab Stone Edge, as he's gonna make a double switch into his Rotom, expecting my Tyranitar to come in, which is again very good play. So he's gonna miss his Will-O-Wisp, as I'm gonna get up my Stealth Rocks, because he does have a Talonflame on his team, and he will be forced to defog them away. So I know he's gonna predict me to switch out, so instead I'm gonna stay in, as he's gonna go for Volt Switch and go into his Garchomp, as I'm gonna go for the Stone Edge, expecting his Mandibuzz to come in, but now there is a Mega Garchomp on the field, so there is no way I can stay in. So I'm gonna predict him to go for a ground type move and go into my Rotom, as he does go for it, and there is no way this Garchomp can 1-hit KO this Rotom from the amount of HP it is at. As now I'm free to go for a Will-O-Wisp or Volt Switch, predicting him to switch out, and I go for Will-O-Wisp, as he brings in this Rotom to take the Will-O-Wisp, and now this Rotom is burned, and we both have a same speed stat, so this means that we have a speed tie, and he's gonna win the speed tie this turn, as he's gonna go for Pain Split, and I'm gonna go for Hydro Pump, and he is on a lesser amount of HP than me, so he's gonna win the speed type once again this turn, as he's gonna go for the Pain Split, as now I'm gonna go for Volt Switch, as he is at a very low amount of health, and now after this Volt Switch he's gonna be at red health. So I'm gonna go into my Garchomp, as I will be able to finish him off with a Dragon Claw for the final time, and I'm gonna go for Dragon Claw and take out this Rotom, and now he's gonna go into his Mandibuzz. If I get max damage on my Stone Edge, I will be able to take him out, and I do get max damage, which means that I'm able to take out his Mandibuzz, and now my Stealth Rocks are up to stay. So he's gonna go into his Genesect. I do not want to take an Ice Beam, so I'm gonna go into my Rotom, as he goes for the better play by going for the U-turn, and this way he's gonna go into his Garchomp, as he's gonna take the switch initiative, and now I'm gonna stay in with my Rotom and let it die, as he's gonna finish me off with a Draco Meteor, and this Mega Garchomp is a huge threat. So my Rotom is gonna go down, as I'm gonna get a free switch into my Keldeo, which is my win condition for this match, and I needed to win this match. So he's gonna go into his Tyranitar, as I'm gonna go for my Icy Wind, And here I was thinking that maybe he's baiting me to go for Secret Sword so that he can switch into his Talonflame and then U-turn on my incoming T-Tar. So I'm gonna stay in and go for Surf instead of going for fighting type move, as he's just gonna get up his Stealth Rocks, and I was thinking way too much. So now I'm gonna finish him off with a Secret Sword, as his Tyranitar is gonna go down, and I still need my Keldeo, as he does have that Mega Garchomp. So he's gonna bring in this Genesect, and I know he's gonna predict me to switch out into my Tyranitar, predicting him to go for Thunderbolt. So instead, I'm gonna stay in and take the U-turn, as I do catch him on the switch into his Mega Garchomp, and I'm gonna go for Surf and take out this Mega Garchomp, which basically means that I have the match, as all he has left is this Genesect and his Talonflame. So he's gonna go into his Genesect, and once again he's gonna predict me to switch into my Tyranitar, and I'm never gonna do that. So I'm gonna stay in with my Keldeo, live at 6 HP, as I'm gonna go for Surf and take out this Talonflame, as my Keldeo is gonna go down to Life Orb Recall, and Keldeo did a great job in this match. So all he has left is his Genesect, and I still have my Mega Garchomp and this Tyranitar. So I choose to go into my Tyranitar to finish him off, as he has this Genesect. So he's gonna go for a Flash Cannon, which is not gonna do too much, and I'm gonna finish him off with a Fire Blast, and that was a great game. So I won 2-0, and great plays were made by both sides. So I hope you guys enjoyed as well. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.